Hi, welcome to our video. Today I'm very excited to show you this rugged, tough smartphone by Ruggex. Now Ruggex is a very well-known and trusted brand in rugged phones and tablets. This is part of their Rhino range, and it's the Rhino 1, which is the top of the range model. So let's have a look on the outside. As you can see, it looks magnificent. It's very tough and durable with hard rubber edges and sides. We've got the metal Rhino armor as well. And on this side we've got the volume rocker up and down, the on and off button. On the top here we've got a waterproof rubber port and the headphone jack there. On the other side we've got another rubber port and the USB charging port. On the back here we've got a lanyard slot, so you can put a lanyard. We've got the back camera with an LED flash. We've got a speaker on the back there as well. Let's have a look at the front. We've got a 4.7 inch Gorilla Glass front. We've got the front facing camera and some sensors. We've got the back button, we've got the home, and we've got a menu button. Now let's show you the waterproofness. So make sure the rubber ports are firmly closed, and there's a back SIM port, SIM tray. Make sure that is screwed in tight as well. So if we put it in the water, we can see we've totally dipped it in there. I can move it around and things. You can see it's completely waterproof. It's got the highest IP68 rating, meaning it can be submerged in water into a meter deep for up to half an hour. Now if you have a look, it's completely working. You may need to just dry off the water, but you can see here it's completely operational straight after the water. So let me show you what it comes with. It comes with a quick start manual. It comes with an OTG cable. I'll show you what that does in a second. It comes with a UK 3-pin USB charger, so you can plug it into the mains and charge it. It comes with a charging cable, data transfer cable. It comes with a pair of headphones, and it comes with this little screwdriver which will help you open the back tray to put your SIM cards in. Now earlier I showed you that OTG cable. With that you can charge other phones as well as take in a USB drive. Right, to take the back cover off, you've got two screws. Simply just unscrew them off and it reveals your SIM ports. Now to get to it, you've got this little rubber gasket. Take that off, put it aside, make sure you don't lose it, and then you've got the memory card slot. Now this memory card slot takes up to 64 gigabytes micro SD, and that simply just goes in like that. Now regarding the micro SIM cards, it's best to follow the diagram on the left, so you'll be able to see how they go in. Now one goes underneath and one goes on top. There's even a little cutout guide to help you put the SIM cards in. So if I show you, the first one goes on the bottom, you just put that in and simply slide that in like that, and the other one, it just goes in this orientation and it simply slides in that way. So you can use the plastic guides on the side. It will help you put the SIMs in. Make sure you push it in all the way, and that's it. Just a quick reminder, please do not use an adapter to make a micro or nano SIM into a micro SIM. Right, to put it all back, make sure you put your rubber gasket back on, because that's the waterproofness. Then put the tray or the door back up, click it into place like that, and then screw it back up. Do not over tighten the screws either. Okay, let's turn it on. Just swipe to unlock. At the top here we've got the notification tray as well as your quick settings, so you can turn on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, torch, things like that, and GPS is very handy. Right, down here we've got the menu, home and the back button. We've got the call, contacts, messaging and internet. This is our desktop if you like, and all our icons and shortcuts to our apps go there. So first of all, let's have a look at the call out screen. I can call out like that. If I've got two SIMs in my phone, I can call out and it'll ask me which SIM I want to call out from. So if you are using this as a 2 SIM, very handy. Text messages messaging is exactly the same, so I would write out my text message, and you can see the keyboard there. If I turn it to the side, you get a better keyboard, and it's easier to type with. So if I now send it, let's just put in a dummy number here. If I just send it, it will ask you again which SIM you want to send it out from. You can default it to one SIM for calls and one SIM for text if you want in settings. So you may have noticed that this is using a slightly different launcher. It's not the same as a Google device. If you wanted a normal launcher, if you like, you can install a Nova launcher, which I like. There's plenty of other launchers. Install it, and then if we launch it here, we can use a normal type of launcher. This launcher has the app tray, so here is all where all your apps are kept. So if you prefer this option, if you know what I'm talking about, if you prefer this option, you can install another launcher from the Play Store, and away you go, and you can have it like you've probably experienced it on your normal Android phone. But the other way, the default launcher it comes with is quite good. So with this type of launcher, obviously you can put your widgets on different screens and that. The other launcher, you can do that as well. Right, on the other side, I didn't show earlier, we've got an SOS button. Now this SOS button, if you press it, you'll be able to text someone your message, SOS message, as well as your GPS coordinates. So that's very useful. Right, to set the message and to set your numbers where that SOS goes to, you would go here and you would select the contact and you would select your message, and it also sends the GPS coordinates. It's very handy, that SOS button, so you've got a hard key there. Now the push to talk button on the side is great for things like a walkie-talkie app, this Zello app. So install that from Zello. First of all, you need to map the button. So you go to settings and you map the button to the PTT button on the side. Simply just press that button. Right, let's try out the app.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
So you can use the on screen as well. Right, let's talk about glove mode. This is the other great feature of this phone. It's got glove mode. So if I have a glove on, I can't use it. So we'll go to settings, go to glove mode, turn it on. This, what it does, it makes the glass a bit more sensitive. So as you can see, even with gloves on, I'm able to use the screen. Now bear in mind, it depends on a lot of factors, how thick your gloves are, how warm the temperature is and things like that. But generally what this mode does, it makes the sensitivity of the screen a bit more stronger, so it can work through gloves. Right, talking about the sensitivity of the screen, let's do this multi-touch test. Most screens have 2 touches. This one has 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, which means it's really sensitive, it's accurate for the touch, and on a touchscreen phone you want it to be accurate and easy to use. So this phone has 5 touches, very, very important. It just makes the experience far, far better. Going onto this screen again, we've got that lovely 4.7-inch screen. It's really bright, it's really vibrant, it's got a great resolution as well. So if I zoom into this eagle here, you can see how detailed it is and how bright and vibrant that screen really is. It really is a beautiful screen. Now the camera on this is a 13 megapixel back camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. It takes wonderful pictures, but also because it's waterproof, you can take waterproof videos if you wanted to. So that's great. You've got a dedicated camera button as well on the side, so you can take pictures with the camera. Right, let's do the internet. So I'm just going to go to BBC. And you'll be able to see how quick the BBC website loads and how usable websites are on this fantastic 4.7-inch screen. can see the text is very readable. Of course you can zoom in and zoom out with a pinch. Now obviously this phone comes with the Play Store pre-installed, so from here I can download games, movies, books, apps, newspapers, anything really. It's very handy, so I can install new things from the comfort of my own phone. So now let's talk about games. Now this has got a superb processor, but it's also got a dedicated GPU, graphics processing unit as well. So which means the processor and the GPU together can handle games really well. You can see this is console level graphics. The graphics are absolutely fantastic. It's played every game that I've tried on here. It really is very good. Now the other great thing about this phone is got an orientation and motion sensor, so you can see I can move this phone around and the camera responds. This is great for virtual reality apps or augmented reality, so you can see here I'm moving the phone around and it's really responding to that image there. Okay, let's wrap this up. Now this phone is made by Ruggex, which is a trusted brand in rugged technology. Ruggex is a brand we exclusively deal with for rugged phones, as we highly recommend them. This phone is top of the range. It simply has fantastic specs. It's got the octa-core processor, it's got 3 GB of RAM, it's got 32 GB of internal memory, upgradable by a microSD card up to 64 GB. It's got a fantastic 13 megapixel back camera. It's got 4,500 milliamp battery, which is huge in mobile phone terms, so it should last a long time in between charges. Obviously it's rated IP68, so it's waterproof, dustproof, shockproof. It's got a gorgeous 4.7-inch screen, which is also toughened Gorilla Glass. It simply is one of the best rugged phones we've ever sold, and I can't highly recommend it enough. It really is a fantastic phone, so if you need a phone that is tough, reliable, this phone I can't recommend enough. Additionally, I must say it comes with Android 6 Marshmallow, so it comes with the latest version of Android as well, which is nice and stable. So if you're in the market for a phone like this, I can't highly recommend this enough. Thanks very much for watching the video.